Hey friends, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I have a brand new planner that was sent to me for review, but as always, these opinions are 100% completely my own and I'm not held to say anything about it. So it's always my honesty. This is the Corie Purposeful Planner. I will put a link for that down in my description box. This is a daily planner. And they do have weekly planners, but they are all sold out on their site at this time. I'm guessing they will relaunch for calendar year 2018. I'm not sure about that. I don't know any information. I'm guessing they would relaunch weekly then. But they do have academic year. This is academic year daily. So let me show it to you. It comes in as a beautiful keepsake box. And it's a really good nice box, and I love these kinds of boxes that like Emily Lay's planner comes in also, and Day Designer has a nice keepsake box. So these dailies seem to come with nice keepsake boxes because I keep like my kids' cards in them or special letters in my closet, so they're just nice keepsake boxes for that. Okay, your planner does come bubble wrapped, really nice, protected, but I just already took all that off, so we won't have that noise going on with us here. It comes with this little card from Corie, the designer of this planner, and she says, "Thank you for purchasing a purposeful planner. I pray this brings you closer to your God-given purpose and helps you find miracles in the margin. Grab a cup of coffee and take some time to open up your planner and really take a look at what's inside. Every part of the planner is there for a reason. I hope it helps you create the margin in your life that you need to live the life of your dreams. Enjoy." So this planner has a place for prayer and praise every day. And so you will see it is geared toward Christians or someone who would want that section in their planner. This planner is 9 by 9 3/4. Okay. 9 by 9 3/4, which is just about the size of the bigger Day Designer. So that is similar there. This is a daily planner, like I said, and I picked this really pretty white marble, and it really is just pretty and classic and simple in person. Has the same gold corner edges that the other daily planners that I've reviewed on my site have. And it has this matte gold coil. It's pretty. It's the typical O-ring. Okay, so let's look at what makes this planner different and special. I don't want to forget, though, to mention like the paper. The paper is 100 GSM. That is on their site. And I will show you how a pen comes out on it in a little bit. And sorry, you guys, I was reaching for my notes. This planner is $58, but it is on sale because it's the academic year that started in July 2017, and it goes through June 2018. So this is the academic year. Her calendar year are not out yet. I don't know when those launch, but this is on sale for $45, normally $58. Since August is almost already over, so you're already 2 months into it. Now she also offers a daily hardbound in a white leatherette book. If you want to take a look at that, that's the same price. But I did not get that one to review. I would have loved to have gotten both of them because I would love to see a hardbound daily like this thick. I'm not sure how that would work. But she just has that one color in hardbound, a white leatherette. Okay, so I think we got out those main things there. This one, I love how it's like this pale pink inside with the white marbled on the outside. I think that's so pretty. Her O-rings function really well. Just like I would say along the line, the same as any of my other O-rings. But I have no like major problem turning her O-rings or anything. Okay, it has this little pocket here, which seems, secured well. Could hold a decent amount of stuff, but there is no other pocket in the back, but it is lined in the nice pink. So you have that pocket in the front. You have kind of like your title page. You have a letter from Corie kind of talking about her planner. And then she has a whole page explaining the Purposeful Planner. And the main things that come in it, like a budgeting part, a menu plan, master task list, daily planning, planning with a purpose, she talks to you about that and guides you through this little ritual of asking, who are you? What are the 4 most important roles you play in your life? And so she's saying, mine are daughter of Christ, wife, mother, and business owner. So she would write those 4 roles down. And then what do you want to do? Think back on your 4 most important roles. What do you want to be doing to be successful in each of those areas? And so she's kind of trying to help you outline some goals in your life. And these questions also go with that. And then you have a bucket list page, okay, for this planner year. And then you get a year at a glance, 2017, 2018. And then you have a U.S. holidays page for 2017 and 2018. I really like planners that include that. I really like my holidays to be outlined where I can find them easily. Now, some holidays, you don't really need outlined. But some, such as Easter, that changes every year. I mean, I don't have to stick in and Google it. It's just right here. Let's see. It doesn't look like she doesn't have the time changes. Like when we fall back in the fall and spring ahead in the spring, that's not on here, which I do like to have those too. But then you go right into your month. Your monthly tabs are just little black tabs, but they feel very thick, very reinforced. I don't see there a problem with those coming off. However, and I want to note that her monthly pages are just the same paper, the 100 GSM, as the whole planner. These monthly pages are not extra thick cardstock or anything. Now, I don't see a problem when I go to tab to a month with that, as long as you're holding on to the tab and it flips. But that's just something to note also. This planner to me is just I wrote in some dates in July, even though, July's gone, but I just flipped to the first month and thought of some stuff we did because I thought it would help to see some stuff written in there. On the left of your monthly, you have notes. And then I really like how it's not a huge header. So there's not a huge wasted space up here. So your dates you have as much in your date boxes as possible. There's not very big margins left here on the page, and not a huge header. And I love that because I like bigger boxes and I don't like all my space wasted in headers. And I like how the month is just really simply written really big. And the days of the week are too. I love just the look of it, the simplicity, it looks very clean and neat. And how funny that on this page, when I'm talking about simplicity, it says, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication," by Leonardo da Vinci. So she has a quote at the top of every month also. But here's what your monthly spread looks like. She does have your holidays written on there like that. So it's just going to be typed in there at the bottom of the day. Then you go, for every month, you have these planning pages. You have a July budget, and it's labeled with the month. I like that. July menu. Okay, so let's go through these pages. Budget, you have income, insurance you might have to pay, tithes and offerings, leisure, housing, personal, food, debts, utilities, savings, investments, transportation. And then you're adding up your total income minus all these expense totals to come up with how you're doing that month on your budget. Then for July menu, you would name your top 20 meals that you want to eat in July, or even if you only want to do 10 or whatever. And then what ingredients do you know that you're going to need to get for those meals that you don't have stocked in your pantry? I actually this seems simple to me, looking at the meals from a monthly view and thinking just kind of what do I want to make this month? This would be plenty of boxes for me since I don't make a full-fledged meal every night. So just listing out some ideas and what I need to get for that. And then for that month, I just know I can look at my meal list and I can already have my ingredients bought, and I can just, as I make that meal, cross it off. And then as the month dwindles down, you'll just see what meals you have left to make. Because I don't really like assigning a certain meal to a certain night. I kind of like to just look what meals do we want to make? What ingredients do we have? And then for that night, what's going to work out? So this list actually makes a lot of sense to me for a monthly menu. Then you have a July master task list. Okay, now this would be for someone who's really on top of it. It's like, what do you need to do in each of these sections of your home for that month? So you have like the entryway, the kitchen, dining, living, master bedroom, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bathrooms, laundry, garage, storage, office, extra, miscellaneous. So if you know tasks you want to get done that month in these places, you list them out. And then this is how I would do it. As I do them during that month, I would, mark them out. Or as I schedule them on a day, I would mark them out. July dreams and goals. This is a really open page because obviously, you can organize this page however you want. It could be, little action steps you're taking to work on a big goal that's going to take several months or a year to accomplish. It could be just something you want to accomplish that month. So that page is just open lined. I wanted to show you the lines are little teeny dots. So I just wanted to show you that up close. Okay, so you get these same pages before every month. You get a budget, a menu, a master task list, and a dreams and goals before every month. Then you go right into your daily pages. This is a daily planner. I'm going to show you, well, first I'll show you how the weekend looks, and then I'll show you a day I planned in it. So let's look at this. You know what? Let's look at the day I planned in it first and then come back. The weekends are split vertically. You don't get a whole page for the weekend. But like here is Tuesday, July 4th. So that's the way it's written at the top of every page. You also get a quote at every page. You get a top 3, today I will. So it doesn't say top 3, but it says today I will. You get a health box. You get a water box with eight things to check off. You get a 15-minute box, and I'll explain that in a minute. You get a prayer and praise box. You have your schedule from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then you have a brain dump, which is just, kind of like your to-do list box. You have a retail therapy box, and you have a menu box for that day. So you have a lot of organization given to you for every day. Let's go through this and talk about it. So your quote, I like how the day tells you the day of the week and the date, and that it's just really clean. It's at the top. You can see that over here without my writing all around it. Water, how I would check it off would just be Xing it. Some people would want to color it in and be really neat, but you guys know that I'm not really neat, right? You know that by now. Okay, so like I wrote gym and scriptures. Those are things that most of my days entail, although I don't know that the holiday would entail the gym. I can't honestly remember back to July 4th. We had just gotten back from vacation. But we did have just a family party, and then we didn't even see fireworks this year, but I just wrote that on there because it looks good for the 4th of July, let's be honest. Okay. Retail therapy, how I would use this is whatever money I spent that day, I would just write it down here and what store. And, online shopping, same thing. Oh my goodness. I think if I did that every day, I have never actually done this. I have attempted to do this and I've kept up with it for like 3 days, period. That's it. I've attempted this so many times. But I think if it was right in front of me on my daily, like there is a whole blank box for that I might actually just keep up with it and scribble it down every day. And wow, I think it would probably be like really enlightening to me. And especially if I kept up with like how much we actually spent on groceries for the month, because I'm not even good at like keeping up with that. So that would probably be really enlightening and maybe would change some spending habits. That could be good. This 4th of July, we just ordered Papa John's pizza, so that's why I wrote that in there. We were having a very low-key 4th of July because we had just gotten back from vacation in Colorado, so we were really tired and still unpacking. Let's see. So that's like I just saw July 4th and thought, well, I can actually remember that day, so let's write it in. And I might have like, of course, I wouldn't have done all this on the 4th, but I was doing a lot of laundry because we just got back from vacation. Laundry, wash sheets, call on insurance. These are all things I've had to do recently. Call on credit card, make a hair appointment. So that would be like my daily to-do list. And then this would be, of course, how you're going to schedule out your day. So you get a clean slate every day, and let me show you how. This 100 GSM paper takes the pen really well. It's not a slick paper at all, so not super smooth. It has a good tooth to it though, because I don't like super slick or super smooth paper. It's not my preference. So it's a pen, it's a paper that has a good tooth that will like feel like your pen is wanting to be absorbed in it. And so there you can see, you really can't see the pen through it. I'm not sure how that's coming out to you guys. I will see it when I edit the video, but you really can't. So when I turn to a fresh new day, I feel like it's a fresh new day. I'm not seeing all that pen through there. So I like that a lot. This is a Sharpie pen. So let me grab a few pens that I have right here. I already use this, a Sharpie pen. So I don't need to write anymore with that. I have one of my favorite new pens, Pentel Energel, which I posted on Instagram about. This is the 05. I am on Instagram as Amanda's Favorites. If you want to come find me, that's where I check in every day and where I do my giveaways and stuff from. So I can't even write my name because I can't think while I'm talking. You guys. All right, so find me on Instagram at Amanda's Favorites. That is the 05 Pentel Energel. And this is the 07, not nearly as pretty colored, but this is the 07 Pentel Energel. Yes. You can tell there's a big difference between the 07 and the 05 in thickness there. But those are two of my new favorite pens. And you can see, I mean, I see a little pressure from me pushing on that pen. Obviously, I pushed a lot harder on those than the Sharpie pen, but it's not coming through. My Sharpie pen, I tend to, I guess, not push as hard because, you know, it has the, you guys, I'm not finding the words today. I don't know. It has that type of felt tip. Felt tip. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Some days I feel a lot older than I am. Okay. So that's the way it looks written on. So here is just a clean page of a day. I just want to show you an up close so you can really see what you're getting and know what it looks like. Now, every month is going to be the exact same. You turn to the tab and you go straight to the new month. But let me show you the Saturday and Sunday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, you only get a half a page and it is split vertically. So you get the Today I Will, you get the health box, you get the water. Oh, we didn't talk about the 15 minutes. Okay, we'll talk about that. Prayer and praise, brain dump, and menu. So you do not get your schedule, your time schedule from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. on the weekends. And you do not get your retail therapy on the weekends, which you might have to add that in somewhere if you're really trying to keep track, because the weekend might be where you spend, you know, a lot of money. And you get everything else except for the quote. You do not get a quote either. So that's what's left off of the weekend, the quote, the time schedule, and the retail therapy. Okay, let's talk about this 15 minutes. On a holiday like July 4th, all she wrote for the 15 minutes was Happy 4th of July. But on normal days, she gives you, I mean, I would say like a challenge or a goal of something to do for 15 minutes. If you want to take her up on that. This day is declutter one cabinet of choice. This day is look over your menu and schedule for the week because it's Sunday. Ooh, I wonder if every Sunday says that. Let's look. Yes, so every Sunday says look over your menu and schedule for the week. That would make sense. Everything else looks like it rotates. Read something you've been putting off. I'll just read a few of these to you guys. And there's your August planning pages for the August month. Declutter a dresser. Organize school supplies. It's August 1st, so I guess that's a good time. Declutter kitchen counters. Declutter craft miscellaneous supplies. Wipe down window seals. And then Sunday, look over your menu and schedule for the week. Oh, Saturday I skipped. Declutter under your sinks. Clean your mirrors. Wipe down the top of the fridge. Okay, so you get the point. There's a lot of 15-minute goals. And wow, if I was the type of person that wanted to take these suggestions every day, I think it would be a good thing actually, because I would just get something done really quick in 15 minutes that I would not have thought of. Something that was not on my list. When I saw this one, I was like, oh goodness, I need to go do that after this video, because I climbed up just the other day to get something out of the cabinet above my fridge, and it was so dusty on the top of my fridge. But of course, I was busy doing something else, and I thought, yeah, no, I'll clean that off later. But I'd already forgotten about it. And then I saw this. So if I actually even took on some of these daily goals, oh, my house could maybe be, cleaner or more organized than it was. Purge those paper piles, clean out your car. So it's just some random things. Get rid of 5 clothing items. Look over your menu and schedule for the week. Okay, that's Sunday. Back to school prep. Saturday as it's getting closer. Send someone a handwritten note. Clean out a purse or backpack. Okay, I will stop reading them, but can you guys tell I kind of like those? Like the thought that there's all these ideas and it only takes up a teeny bit of space, and I can or cannot follow them. So that's what I like about it, because I could completely ignore that, or it could become a really integral part of my life and add something to my life. Okay, I really think we're over all the elements of this planner. It is a really good daily planner option. It's similar to the other daily planners I've reviewed, most similar to Day Designer in size and setup. I've reviewed the Emily Lay Daily, the Day Designer Daily. Those are all on my channel. And I have a comparison video of those two. So I might try to do a comparison video of this one with the Day Designer, because Day Designer and this Corie Clark Purposeful Planner are very similar. But there is really a lot, you guys, that I love about this planner. The way that this day makes sense to me. And I love that it has prayer and praise on here. I honestly am not sure what I would write in there at this point, but I mean, I pray every day, and I definitely, read my scriptures and do a prayer journal on a regular basis, a scripture journal, So that's a really interesting box that might just remind you where your focus needs to be every day. So very interesting planner. I did not know anything about this Purposeful Planner. This was one of my subscribers requesting this review, which I love when you guys bring to light a great, amazing planner that I didn't know about. So I can share it with everyone. So this is the Corie Clark Purposeful Planner, and they were so nice, the company, to send me one right out and even let me pick my cover. And it's a really well-made, really nice. It has very hard chipboard, like all the other hard chipboard planners that I've reviewed. And they have some really pretty cover options too. The cover feels really nice. It's slick, like silk kind of, but not glossy. Not glossy so your fingers don't stick type of thing. Anyway, it's about 1.5 inches thick. Which is pretty much right on line with all the other daily planners I've reviewed for, because they last a whole year. All right, guys, thank you so much for following along. Let me know what you think about this planner. I'd be interested to know if you've been looking at a daily planner, because I know this is not one that is out there a whole lot. I hadn't heard of it. All right, thanks, and have a great day. Happy planning. We'll see you next time.